Un, dos, tres.
Next up we have Soraya Sobriedad.
Here we have Soraya Sobriedad, babacito, arrozcito, turkey chifroso with maíz, avocado, and sauteed broccoli. And this is the recipe that we're presenting today. Yay! Bienvenidos. Holas. I love saying that. Holas. But hi. My name is Soraya Sobriedad. Gosh, I could say that 1,000 times and never get tired because I'm so happy to be me, darling. And I'm so happy to be here. Another cooking show, honey. Try me, try me, try me, try me just one time. Try my recipe, my darling, just one time. Oh, try me today. Darling, don't you think you should so? Try me, try me, try me, honey, I'm full of great recipes. We're gonna cook arrozcito with turkey today. It's gonna have some corn, yay! Oh my God, honey, yes. Today we're having Soraya Sobriedad's papacito, arrozcito with turkey chirroso. You know que a mí me encanta el chirroso, papi. You know, I love my sausage, honey, from Popeyes, darling. Chicken too, that used to be. And maíz, which is corn, okay, darling? So let's start with the recipe now. Dim all the lights, sweet darling, cause we're gonna turn on the stove today. Oh, baby, turn up the burners on the stove, honey, cause we're gonna cook the night away. Try me, try me, try me, try me just one time. Traditionally with arroz, we do pork and we do beef, but we're gonna do the Shadybrook Farms. And this is my favorite turkey sausage. I use this with my pasteles recipes. I use this with the pastelón recipe. This is a very lean turkey sausage and it's seasoned so nicely. So we're gonna use this instead of beef or pork chirroso. We're gonna use the Shadybrook Farms sweet. So what we do is, since we're using the turkey sausage, we're gonna use smoked turkey neck. Now what we do with the turkey neck, put it in a pan and let this boil for hours. That's gonna give the rice a nice kick, a nice jump up. Because again, me, Soraya Sobriedad, my papi chulo, Junito Perez, honey, we were used to beef pork, 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 beef pork. So to make the transition with our taste buds to something that tastes just as good, but it's not beef pork, 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 beef pork. We're gonna have to ump the flavor, alright? So that means instead of using plain water, oh how boring, honey. Mira esto. Venga. Tenemos un caldito aquí de turkey neck, but smoked. This you could use for beans, this you can use for rice, and it adds more flavor, okay? So, enough about meat. I could talk about meat for days, honey. Turn up the burners on the stove, honey, because we're gonna cook the night away. We're gonna use the turkey sausage, the smoked turkey neck, with the broth, of course, olive oil in the rice. The olives go last, darling. So of course adobo, cooking spray just in case we need it. Some Bijon yellow food coloring, alright, to give it a nice little yellow without using sazon, because sazon tiene MSG. Okay, it's not really that good for you. That MSG is a flavor enhancer. What does that mean? It makes you eat more. Ground comino, ground oregano. We have some minced garlic. We have onions, colla sofrito rica, okay? Now, this does have a little bit of MSG in it. To have this and the sazon, too much, too much. And actually, one day I would love to come out with my own line of sofrito rica, okay? With no MSG, more organic and no chemicals, no stuff like that. That's the ingredients for the rice, and of course, I mean, me encanta el arroz. Jasmine or basmati rice, gorgeous. Now we're gonna go through the actual preparation. So we're gonna start. Try my recipe, my darling, just one time. Yes, you're looking at my favorite sausage in the world, honey. Well, until I get in a relationship, darling. But anyway, Shadybrook Farms. They need to sponsor Soraya Sobriedad's Fierce Cookie Show because they're in all my recipes, honey. There are 3 sausages sliced, okay? I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna take half of this and put it in the pan, okay? And the other half, we're gonna save for later. I'll tell you in a minute what I'm gonna do with that. And then we have a cup of the Carolina basmati rice, and I'm adding it now. We have 1 medium ear corn fresh. We're gonna take half of this and put it in the rice. And then we have 3 cloves of garlic minced. Because fresh garlic is the bomb, y'all. Smells good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Fresh chopped onion, 1/8 of a cup. So now we're gonna go into our powdered ingredients, okay? I'm gonna save the adobo for last because you guys know how I feel about adobo. This is the bijol, yellow food coloring. A couple of shakes, because we want to get a nice golden yellow color. We have ground oregano, a couple of shakes of oregano. Then we have ground cumin, darling. You know, every Latino, you gotta have your ground cumin. A couple of shakes of that. And then we have our adobo. Gengaki. I'm gonna use a tablespoon to 1 cup of rice. You see it's on the sizzle, honey. When things are sizzling, honey, you know you're on the right track, honey. Oh, try me today. Is this just sizzling to the camera person?
Yes.
I'm telling you, this is my gay pride dress.
You look fabulous.
This is June, and this is the dress I came out on a couple of years ago when I had my little honey bunny. I won't mention his name, but if you're watching this, please. Welcome to Fierceness. Hi, my name is Arrozcito. Welcome to Gay Pride 2009, darling. You were a good boyfriend to say, I don't know what happened. Maybe Soraya got too fierce for you.
Soraya, fuerte aplauso.
Pero papi, thank you, okay? Because you know we shop for this dress together, honey. So that June, I did the New York 1 video. Hi, my name is Sobriedad, and I love New York News 1. I've been on plenty of hot dates, but when it's 7 o'clock, honey, I can't wait. I have to get out, honey, and watch Inside City Hall. Time to look away. Here we have Hector. And Hector's gonna taste the beans, and he's gonna be honest. Hector, how are the beans?
Delicious.
Are they delicious? And we did the Gay Pride performance that's on YouTube, right? He's in the video, honey. Hi, my name is Papito, que Dios te bendiga wherever you are. I hope you got a new man. I hope he's treating you good, because I don't want to sing an Adele song right now, darling. So I don't hold no resentment on it. I like to say a woman's got the strength, a woman's got the power, and then also one monkey doesn't stop the show. She moves on, she gets bigger and better on it. So if I have to film it myself and cook it and cut it up and edit it and upload it, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. But not bigger in size, mama. That no matter what the opposition may be, boyfriends or family. Okay, but bigger in... They're supportive, but I think a lot of my friends and family were kind of surprised. Even boyfriends that I dated, yeah. Success, right, camera person?
Fierceness.
See? Thank you, see? I felt like I had enough courage and strength to believe in my vision creatively and my message of nutrition and fabulousness, Soraya, to keep going with it. So vamos. Full of great recipes, they're all low fat and all high fiber. We lowered the heat, so we're gonna put some cooking spray. It's on medium heat, and then we're gonna go with our friend Sofrito and Recao. I mean, I grew up on Goya, I love Goya products, it's so fierce. You getting the coolie?
Yes, I got it.
I really don't show off my culo, but honey, in this outfit, everything shows up.
Everything shows.
I'm telling you. Okay, that's a 1/4 cup of the sofrito. A 1/4 cup también of the recao. You're gonna get the coolie again, right?
Yes, I got it.
Honey, I work hard for this culo. Let me tell you something. I paid a price for it, not a lot of money. Price of eating well and going to the gym, because todo eso no es fácil, you know? Because
Sacrificio.
now, if it were left up to me, I would be eating Twinkies all day and
Ice cream.
toda esa tontería that I used to eat before.
That's a no-no.
That's a no-no nowadays. Added the sofrito and the recao, and then let all this brown, really nice.
Lovely already.
Now what I do is I buy fresh cilantro, and then I put them in these little containers, and I put it in the freezer. And then I add about a 16th of a cup. So now
How pretty that looks already.
You'll be more beautiful. The water's been boiling. Okay. So now we're gonna jump that up. We wanna get a quick boil on that, and then we'll be back. Now, look how beautiful that is. Let the 2 cups of broth boil down, right? So it gets like that. It's been on high heat. You're gonna have to lower her. Medium low. We're gonna let that cook for about 10 to 12 minutes. When you start eating more healthy. I love broccoli. I don't know about you guys. So I like taking sauteed broccoli with the cooking spray. Okay? Just saute some broccoli. She's great. So we have a vegetable dish today too, besides the Soraya Sobriedad's papacito, arrozcito con turkey sausage y maíz. Okay. I'm on her line. The timer just went off, so we're leaving the cover on because I really want to make sure the rice is really cooked. I'm used to like my rice and sausage dishes. The sausage is glistening with the fat. It looks really delicious with the rice. You're like, oh my god, this is gonna be orgasmic, right? But this is turkey sausage. Let's get real, okay? It doesn't have as much fat as beef or pork, okay? So I want to give you flavor, but I want to give you what you're used to seeing too, right? Because if you were gonna come to a restaurant, camera person, I'm saying to you, please come try my low-fat, high-fiber dishes. You want it to not only taste good, but look good.
Yeah, it has to look inviting.
Pretty similar to what you've been eating in all your crazy little Latino life. Or maybe you're not Latino and you've been eating all this crazy freaking stuff, glistening fat, but it tastes freaking good. I'm not gonna deny that, sure. So this is what I'm gonna do. The remainder of the 1 ear of corn, we're gonna put it in this cute little pink little non-stick skillet, and of course we're gonna turn the heat on. Now what we're gonna do is brown the corn with the rest of the turkey sausage. So what we're gonna do is get a nice browning of the meat, right? We don't have to add any spices because that's just garnish and then mix them with the rest of the rice. This is gonna take nothing to cook. We're just gonna brown this. I just want to share my recipes with you and cook all the time. It's getting hot in here, so I'm gonna take off all my clothes. Oh my god, please. I would scare all of you on it. You'd be like, close up of the food, please.
I'm not gonna drop the camera away.
Get the camera away from Soraya's body, honey. It looks good with clothes on, honey. I can't tell you how much you're gonna like it with clothes off. But anyway, mamitas, I hope you still like it, coño. But anyway, alright, the sauce, mira que lindo, right? Brown. Mira que lindo el maíz.
That's nice. It smells really good.
Then try this recipe. It's really so simple. It's that Shadybrook Farms Italian sweet sausage. It's so delicious, right? Oh, look at the rice, Rebecca.
Wow, that's nice.
Okay,
It smells so good.
You're gonna love this, mamita. Mira que lindo salió.
And it's only 1 cup. That's enough
That's
for 2
1
people.
cup, mamita. 3 turkey sausages in here total. Mira, tú sabes, a Puerto Rican dish is not a Puerto Rican dish con arroz y no tiene. Do you like olives, honey?
Of course.
You so Latin, girl.
I could watch TV, the novelas, and eat that jar.
Mira, mamita, what?
Watching the novelas.
Ay, Dios mío, because I could do the same tonteria, I tell you. I don't want to put too much. Now, the reason why I put this at the end, because this will make it salty. Jimmy the person's mother told him, no cocina los olives con el arroz y todo, la habichuela, because le pone más sal. So, honey, Mr. Perez and I, we don't mess around with that because we don't want too much salt, because we're already salty as it is. Like, we're adobo queens and kings we are. And I. Exactly, se ve perfecto, mamita. We're gonna cook a papacito, arrozcito with turkey. Like I said before, you want visual, right? Alright, this looks cute. I mean, if I went to a restaurant and saw this, I'd be like, bring it on, papito, I love it, nice. But mira, now when you add the corn like that, browned, and the sausage browned, because when you cook the meat with the rice, it kind of blends with the rice quite a bit. It's cute, but I think if you're gonna go to a restaurant and throw down when it's being served on a nice plate, as an artist, I want to see variations of color, I want to see variations of texture. I want to see some brown meat in there too, right? That looks beautiful. And then you have different flavors. You have a little bit of the charred taste from the meat with the meat that's been cooked with the rice, which is it's like boiled almost, right? It's just broth, liquid, and then the heat. Okay, so it's different. So that's the reason why I did it like that, just to add texture, add color, because honey, I'm Soraya Sobriedad. And it can't just be simple as throw it together and it's just, alright, it tastes good, but it looks kind of, alright.
It has to look fabulous.
Hello, mamita. I live for the F word. Fabulous. Okay?
Fabulous and fierce.
Fabulous and fierce, mamita. So, you know what? Now I'm gonna serve some of that on a plate and I'm gonna garnish it. So we're gonna do that right now. It's gonna have some corn, yay! Okay, I garnished it with avocado slices, fresh red pepper, and tomato. Red tomato.
That looks so pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous? And then we have some sauteed broccoli. Alright, make a real cute plate.
It's very tropical.
Yes, darling. And I always have vegetables with my protein and my meats. And then I have a fruit late at night, honey. Okay, because I have a balanced diet. And the fruit is nobody you know, honey. Anyway, so here we have Soraya Sobriedad, babacito, arrozcito, turkey chicharroso with maize, avocado, and sauteed broccoli. And this is the recipe that we're presenting today. So now we're gonna sit down and try this. Yay! Rebecca, the camera person.
Hello.
We have my dish. I'm not gonna say the name of the recipe again, honey, because you're gonna be like, oh my god, how many times is Soraya gonna say Soraya Sobriedad, papacito, arrozcito, papi
like
chulo, turkey chicharroso con maíz. Alright? But anyway, you try yours first.
Let's see. It looks wonderful.
I want you to be honest now. You have to be honest with Soraya, right? And all the viewers.
It's delicious.
The thousands and thousands and millions of viewers that are watching this video, you have to tell them the truth.
It tastes like regular salchicha.
Hello.
It doesn't, taste like a health dish. It's a typical plato Puerto Rican.
And that turkey sausage is so low fat. It really is. If you can find it in the supermarket, it's delicious.
It's delicious.
Is it, right? And she has avocado on her plate, so she's got some healthy fats. And then she's got the broccoli sauteed.
No difference in the flavor.
Honey, oh my god, I mean, I love yellow. I love rice. Oh my god. So está rico.
Está bien rico. This is perfect.
But like I said, you don't have to add anything.
Nope.
Sigue comiendo. Well, anyway, my darlings, I want to say thank you again, alright, for coming to my show. Thank you for viewing and everything. And I want to say, God bless my little kitchen and all its little nooks. And God bless this crazy, hungry little diva here that loves to cook, honey, alright? And God bless all of you for coming and seeing the show with us. Please try to eat healthy and whatever ways you can learn to incorporate a healthier diet through my show. I hope it inspires you to maybe make some changes in your diet. But at the very least, just come see the video so I can entertain you, honey. Okay? So this is Soraya Sobriedad saying bye.
Bye.
We'll talk to you soon. Woo.
Just like a good girl should. And I'm the girl, 'cause I'm double and walking, baby. Double and talking, you
Un, dos, tres.
Next up, we have Soraya Sobriedad.
Today is day 18 of my post-op recovery from secondary FFS. I have a dear friend, Emma Scott, posed a very good question. How do I get FFS? How much does it cost? How long does it take for insurance to make that FFS possible for me? And I will discuss 3 avenues that I've taken
Un,
when I made the decision that I was going to become a transgender woman. There was a therapist who was telling me, why are you paying out of pocket? I wanted really to leave New York and get my FFS, so it was okay. So I didn't use insurance. Facial team was the one, including the trip to Spain and all the surgery and everything you see above, approximately $50,000 out of pocket.
dos,
I'm in California. I forget the insurance that I had. St. John's Health Center was a clinic in Los Angeles that really had a very strong transgender care unit. I had to go through them if I wanted a facelift, if I wanted the nose done again, if I wanted the lip redone, file transfer. What happened there, I had everything I needed in qualification for FFS. So I had my therapist and I was being treated for HRT. The process was just so lengthy. St. John's Health Center, they apologized, but they sat on the paperwork for months and months and months. So for the 2.5 years that I was trying to get additional FFS, which I qualified for, finally an appointment to see the surgeon for a consultation. And then the ball was dropped after that too. Like nothing was happening. So I left Cali just with the surgery that I had done in Spain and never having heard a follow-up from that surgeon. So I got none of my needs for surgery met through insurance in California. So I happily came back to New York saddened that no surgeries happened. So when I came back to New York with all my money spent, I had no more of my own money for any FFS or anything like that. You know, it's like, okay, this is the best I did and could do, and this is what I got, and I'm gonna live with it, and I'll continue to face tape to be a little pretty. I got a good job with very excellent insurance, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and they had FFS available for me. I was going through Mount Sinai, and I was experiencing the same inability to connect with the one person who can give me the information for FFS, who can give me the information for HRT. And I'm working full time, so if the call comes, I can't take it at my desk. So when I go to call back, it has to go through the loop again. It has to go to Oz. It goes to the Wizard of Oz, right? The Wiz is the only one that's gonna give me the heart, the breasts, the FFS, the courage. This one person handling all these transgender patients. So that was a loop, that was a loop, that was a loop, that was another loop, like Cali. And then I lose the job. And then I went back to Mount Sinai. Why? I don't know. Well, I'm unemployed, so I had maybe more time to try to work these calls through. I was with Mount Sinai for a very short period of time, and I heard about Northwell Health. And there should be like rays of light and angels all around me. And they're there. The angels are there. Maybe the ray of light is there, but you can't see it. And the angels are there and you can't see it. But Northwell Health. I'm just going to say Northwell Health again. Northwell Health. And then I was on MAMITA care, which was okay. Stuff they told me that they could do for me didn't come through with housing and everything, but whatever. So then I went to VNSNY Select Choice Health as my insurance provider, and Northwell Transgender Care is covered with VNSNY Select Choice. Now I'm going to tell you what happened there. It's been amazing with Northwell and then with VNSNY Select Choice. So I can't say, depending on what state you're in, Emma Scott, like if your insurance is going to be like VNSNY, because every insurance I had was not like them. Blue Cross Blue Shield gave me a rep that was great to work with, and I got my electrolysis done, but I never got to the facial feminizations or any surgeries. VNSNY Select Choice, what was different about them? Well, they had a call center, but they had a call center that was like this. You called, and the message got to that person who handles, I'll say Matt, and that person will get the call and call me back. And I wouldn't wait a week. They were just amazing at getting back to me. But then again, I learned from the two experiences with California and then with coming back to New York with Mount Sinai that I had to stay on top of every aspect of authorizations. So yeah, I was a pain in the butt to the call center for VNSNY, and I blew my cool a few times because I was living in a van and depressed. Yeah, I was depressed. I was living in a van through COVID. You know, you could only be so cheery. I mean, I'm doing meditation in that van, okay? And I have my therapist every week in that van. But, you know, come on now. It's COVID. It's winter. It's spring. It's COVID. It's spring. It's BLM. It's summer. It's hot. I was cranky. I had my rights to be cranky. So I lost it a few times. Quickly apologized. But I tell you, VNSNY was on the ball. It was clear that everybody there at Select Health, VNSNY, wanted to help. Well, Northwell was the one who told me about VNSNY Select Health. They were like, look, they're going to hook you up with everything you need. And it's absolutely true. Emma Scott, I had both my breast surgery and my facial feminization authorized and approved and everything, and consults. I had both surgeries back to back. I mean, like I had to like delay one. I couldn't do them so close together. It really depends on your insurance company And it depends on your transgender care provider. Mount Sinai, Callan Lloyd. My primary care is in Long Island. Christopher J. Awad is the best doctor I've had in the world ever. And I'm 62. I've had lots of doctors. This doctor is amazing, 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 amazing. Smart young man. I don't know if he's really handsome. I think he might be because I've only known him with the mask. He is beyond stellar. He is beyond stellar. And the whole Northwell, New York City, Long Island, amazing, amazing, amazing. VNSNY, even the nurses that needed to look this approval over got back to me. And then they send you this beautiful letter that should look like a diploma or a certificate. You've been approved for FFS. You've been approved for breast augmentation surgery. It's like a certificate. I am going to be a woman. That's the best letter to get. And those came so quick. Get on the bandwagon on that one. You know, Northwell and do VNSNY. They cradled me through my homelessness in that van. You know, thank God I had my therapist from the Gay and Lesbian Center. And thank God I had a strong belief in like my resilience to get through a really tough time and not overeat and go back to ways of coping that would be counterproductive and actually quite destructive. So I managed, and I live in Hell's Kitchen now. It's a suburb, but this is where I live, girl. It's a nice neighborhood. Kind of like when Dorothy landed in Oz and you open the door and it's all full color. That's what it feels like here in Hell's Kitchen. It's like Hudson River Park. I mean, this is really pretty. And it's in full color, honey. I have my ruby red emerald whatever shoes on, and I'm clicking them, because I think I got home with this face. I think this face is going to be it. I could see that it's a lot of what I wanted. So Emma, Scott, my darling, my talented friend, pick a surgeon that's going to give you what you want. You can visit the doctor and see this patient in the waiting room. And I saw one girl who just had her FFS. And she looked amazing. The surgeon that I had this work done is not a superstar surgeon. In fact, he has very little Google reviews. So I was really going on putting my faith in the process. Be open to like that you could have what you want. You can have a surgeon that's going to do a great job and do your cranial and your soft tissue at the same time. If that's what you want. Maybe you want to do cranial separate, do soft tissue separate. That's on you. So just be cool, be chill, be pretty, be sweet, be kind, be loving. I really hope you watch this whole entire video. But you know, it's nice and if you could like and subscribe too. And I want to thank you for checking in, okay? And for you being you. All right, you, Emma Scott? Be fierce, girl. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Yeah.